Nation, Sanford Stadium in Athens. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Condors and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Bulldogs' kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Condors' offense will go on the attack first. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
Hey, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay. And they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages and changing the picture pre-snap to post-snap. So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp.
Gives it on the option. Could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is a defense that prides themselves on their ability to go sideline to sideline. It's going to be tough for this offense to go QB option in this game. You just saw the speed of the defense right there, getting a big stop.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pulls it and runs it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Condors will punt it away on fourth down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Bulldogs offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the catch. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come...
Makes the grab and room to run. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. At the end of the play, there's a Georgia Bulldog who has yet to get up. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game 1. It's tough to take an injury this early. Back to pass. Complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 72 yards, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The option, he'll keep it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
They go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Shakes off the defender. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Frazier. Turning it on! Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Well, it's an electrifying run, and you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino, and how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldog!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. There's some room. Smashes through the tackle. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. He now has 84 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Pulls it on the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Condor!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Dogs have a lot of options on second and inches. Inside the 40. Here's a little room there. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This is a really important drive for this offense. They're sitting here down 2 touchdowns and needing to put something productive together now. Nice move to keep running. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Now they'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. Still snags it, and there's running room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Condors have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Powers through the defender. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the unthinkable just happened. Through the offense, you're trailing in this game late in the first half. You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to put some points on the board, but you can't turn the ball over. And now all of a sudden, they've given it back, and there's an opportunity for the opponent now to widen their lead.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Phillips. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking for a big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
And the timing just a hair off. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Stockton. On target. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Georgia going up tempo. Handoff for Frazier. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He turns that loose down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Plucks it out of the air. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking...
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires downfield. Working that left side. Hits the afterburners. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia! His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Stanford taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Georgia offense ready to go on the attack. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Fires to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Hard-hitting tackle.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Frazier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, 3rd downs, get him the football. Shoot, 1st downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up.
Snags it, and he's open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Running inside. It's Phillips. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And I love the aggressiveness and physicality of this defense. 3rd down, they run the football. You say absolutely not. This is a strength of this offense. Usually, they're really good at converting 3rd downs. This defense just stood up and made a play.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Just couldn't get loose. They stop him right at the line, and they don't convert on 4th down. Here comes the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The give on the option. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. He'll field the punt and take it back. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Stockton. It's complete to the left. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, it's complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll run with Nate Frazier. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Bulldog! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Rides the option, he keeps it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that 2nd.
Didn't find much running room on 1st down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's right. Here comes the heat. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they turn it into a defensive score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give on the counter. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season.
I'll tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field, but the run game has not been the problem today.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And it'll be the Condors come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. There's a crease. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to